There is a guy who parks a 2011 Honda Civic in the same spot every morning. It has faded paint, a small dent on the bumper, and honestly, most of his coworkers probably think he's struggling. They might even wonder if he's one emergency away from financial ruin. What they don't see is the $4.2 million sitting in his index funds. His house is paid off, his kid's college is fully funded, and he could walk away from his job tomorrow if he wanted to. He chooses the Civic on purpose. This isn't just about being frugal. It's about a strategy that most people never figure out. Looking poor is one of the most important wealth-building tools you will ever have. Welcome back. Today we're talking about why the most successful people you'll ever meet often look the most average, and why appearing wealthy is actually a trap that prevents you from ever becoming rich. The research is clear. The people who actually build wealth behave nothing like the people who perform wealth. According to the Millionaire next door, 80% of millionaires are first-generation affluent. They didn't inherit it, they built it. And they didn't build it by driving leased BMWs. In fact, the median price millionaires pay for their cars is just $31,367. The top three brands they drive? Toyota, Honda, and Ford. Why? Because they understand that every dollar spent on appearance is a dollar that cannot compound. A $50,000 watch tells time exactly like a $50 watch. That extra $49,950 isn't buying utility, it's buying a signal. But that signal has a brutal opportunity cost. That $50,000 difference invested over 25 years at $72,700,000. That is the real price of looking rich. But the benefits of looking poor go way beyond the math. There is a practical safety to being invisible. Affluent Americans are 43% more likely to experience identity theft than the general public. Looking wealthy puts a target on your back for whaling attacks, sophisticated scams specifically designed to drain the accounts of people who look like they have money to spare. Looking poor is your best insurance policy. Then there is the wealth tax. Have you ever noticed that contractors, car dealers, and even service providers calibrate their prices based on what you're wearing or what you're driving? When you look wealthy, you invite premium pricing. When you look ordinary, you pay the regular rate. Over a lifetime, that pricing gap adds up to tens of thousands of dollars. Looking poor gives you negotiation leverage that flashy consumption destroys. Perhaps most importantly, looking poor protects your relationships. High net worth individuals often struggle with trust. They never know if someone likes them or their bank account. If you look middle class while being quietly wealthy, your friendships are based on authenticity, not your perceived status. Nobody expects you to pick up every tab, and nobody resents you for what you have. In the world of finance, there are two categories: PAWs, prodigious accumulators of wealth, and UAWs, underaccumulators of wealth. UAWs live in luxury and comfort, often as high-earning professionals, but they have almost no net worth because they spend their income to maintain their image. PAWs might earn less, but they keep more. A janitor earning $50,000 can be wealthier than a doctor earning $700,000 if the janitor understands that wealth isn't what you show, it's what you keep. The goal isn't to look rich, the goal is to be rich. One path is expensive, exhausting, and leads to a treadmill that never stops. The other builds quietly until one day you realize you have something the fake rich never will. Options. Success isn't the things you own. Success is the freedom you've purchased with the money you didn't spend. So the next time you see that old Civic in the parking lot, don't feel sorry for the driver. He's not struggling. He's winning a game that most people don't even know they're playing. Choose carefully.